Hello guys, in this video I will show you the boss fight team, what I suggest, and everything small parts of game what need for it to be the best team. About boss fights, it can be guild boss fight, dungeon boss, map boss, or an event boss, and the same of them that always the highest damage needed. The highest damage wins on leaderboard or kills the enemy. So the goal is to make the maximum damage from your team. To do it, let's start with heroes. So what I suggest for bosses or for damage leaderboards is the two core damage dealers, Maria and Ekra. Maria and Ekra. So you need 5+1. These two damage, and the other three is your choice. What you have, what you have on high level, high scan level. But for example, this gas can make a lot of damage. Ossi can provide very good offensive buffs. I will test Vera in future because I saw she can make good damage. Here Lycidas is not, Emilia Ion not the best. From here Naomi also can provide very nice offensive buffs, 20 critical and 10 attack bonus. And Harry, I suggest Harry as assist hero, but Harry usually not in the events. If coming back next, I really recommend to get it, verse it. So here only Ekra, Naomi and Harry. The others I'm not sure. And I don't want to test them or make them Eternal 5. Let's see the Fortress 2 healers, not Cinia is her buff is the triggering. I don't like the triggering requirements and smaller buff. Ia have 10 attack bonus, if I could remember. It's nice, but not sure if enough to pick for this team. But I have a suggestion for use Ia. If you go, for example, PvP, use the blessing. I mean, 2 runes I can suggest to use with Ia. If you go to album and go to primer, this one, gives shield, a nice shield, if he dies, and where is that? Sacrifice. When he dies, gives a very nice attack bonus. When he lives, also gives, and when he dies, attack is doubled. So if you want to use here, if I would use ever, I would do this, that make Ia half weaker than others, and with lots of testing to be Ia looks like Ia need to die about that moment when your team having the energy full and ready to ulti. So you have 5 seconds to make it make it available for good time. I mean Ia's death, and then your full team attack doubled, and with sacrifice, it's after death more 35, and also giving shield for the others. So if I would ever use, I would sacrifice her early on battle, and boosting my team's attack. So the first ultis, for example, if you have Maria and Ekra, the first ultis must be very strong, like more than double strong. Also Ekra has a skill that you can see. The first ultimate is almost double strong. So with Ia buff and with Ia runes, it can be possible that Ekra and Maria first ulti can win your fight, or if can kill 2 or 3 enemies with first ulti, then the same. It's very high chance that you win. So let's go back to the fortress about boss fight. Sorry. With this faction, Adder still, I am not so happy with his damage. Maybe I will on high level test. I tried him in low level. I don't like it. Later I will descend gas test. Yes. And maybe cyan. Okay. From Abyss, Ryan, good for 1 versus 1, so for boss battles also good. Ares, I tried to find Ares, I mean defense reduction, but I'm not found. I think they changed it, removed it. He had about 50% reduction of defense, but I now cannot find. So if it's right, then Ares, I not sure that you should use. from here, Siren, very good damage in paper, but I always use her as assist, and many times I mean she don't need for me because my team not dying, but in paper she has very good damage and on high level. Mine will be now at Eterna 2, so I can only slow building her. I still cannot test, but I can believe that with this very nice buffs for her ultimate can be good for boss fight, very high damage. We'll see. So Maria from here. Darla have continuous damage. I'm not sure it's enough. I will make. I think with next hero rally I will make it Eterna 5, and I will be sure. But I think will be not enough high damage for boss fight because her damage is increasing after the enemies died. Like if you see the last one with 40 upgrade, the boost is doubled, but if not dying the boss, then not going to be stronger. So from here, Maria, Ryan, yes, and from here, Sar, I'm not sure the highest damage for single target because her pet is the dragon is also not single target damage. Eluin can give attack bonus also, especially with her artifact, but it's not enough. I tried. Yin is giving enough. I suggest Yin to use. Very nice crit and attack buff for your teams, for your damage dealers. So from here, I now actually I can suggest Yin. So Yin, Maria, Ryan, Ekra, Naomi, Harry, and Gus and Ossie. Depends on your what heroes you have. I suggest use from these heroes for any boss fights. After a time, you will don't need any healer, any tank, just the damage dealers and supports. Because you can easily kill the strongest bosses, and I can only say that this final version what can be very early without nice runes, relics, gear. I believe you can die until the end, cannot survive. Yes, but then use a healer or a good tank, and that's all, and later you change. So these was the heroes. Let's go to a fight. In the right corner you can see the faction counter bonuses. It's 15% more damage when you attacking and less damage you receiving when you defending. You can see Divinity Abyss, and the other three you can see the arrows where they go. So it's also nice. So for example, if only one target, and you can choose from more heroes, you can do that. Check the faction bonus, that which hero can make more bonuses, and try and test it. On the left corner you can see these buffs, how much how much heroes you have. If you have 5 from the same faction, then this is the maximum. I'm now using the 4 because I'm using in one team Ekra also, and Ekra and Ossi together cannot give the maximum. But still better for me, this version, than going a little more. But when you pick 2 teams for fights, of course I suggest to try to make it maximum, so for 5 member buffs. Okay. Let's check the next thing. The relics, not the runes. So here the album, you can check all runes. I suggest always check the primer version. You can see what you can reach with hard work or invest or with time. With these runes, of course, you know that divine strengths, for example, fear strike, and giving good damage, but this divine strengths only for 20 seconds, and boss fights taking longer. Not sure these 20 seconds worse. In this case, for boss fights, especially Harmony is much better. I think it gives, for example, if a boss fight is 1.5 minutes, okay, then you will get 35 bonus for 1 minute. 35. In this case, you will get 50 bonus for only 20 seconds. So Harmony for me is better. Also, you can use the speed up rune, and you can ulti, you can attack faster. And there are 3 types of runes. Disarm for mage and support enemies, and and assassination, and for marksman and assassin heroes, and the last one is Pierce, if I will find it. Yes, here. I'm not using this Pierce. I like to use other runes because if someone using mage for frontline or mage for first position, then this rune is not so good. But for boss fights, these 3, disarm, pierce, and assassination, I would suggest that don't focus, don't exchange from shop, go for divine strengths, fear strike, blood ward, fortified inspire for the more needed, more important runes, but when you get it random, then don't dismiss, don't bring them to the trash. Just collect, hold, and combine to next year if you have enough resources. You don't know when they will add a new PvE, for example, cross server boss, for example, or something, and that time you will get advantage if you keep these. So I suggest to think about always one step forward than the game actually is being. Okay, let's check them. If any more runes for boss fights. Critical, I don't like so much because only triggering one time for 15. I don't like so much. Inspire. It's still good to give to a support your boss fight team. Let's see them. No break armor. Yes, I would give this rune for a marksman or an assassin who having faster basic attacks and can trigger much optimally with that hero. If you go to here and go with technology, you can see, for example, the all tanks and warriors, and you can count for the disarm, assassination, and pierce for which heroes against are good, and you can see the next, for example, that assassin and marksman, the best is Ryan, and we don't have so much good assassin or marksman, maybe Gus, and that break armor rune I suggest pick, for example, for Ryan. And of course the mage, we have the most mage and supports healers the last year. So Ryan for the break armor rune. Okay, let's see. Damage reflection to the front line for the first position. You can give this, or for example Ryan going very close. This speed up good for any heroes who want faster attack, so faster ulti because more energy. X also an offensive rune for basic attacks like Ryan, for example. Okay, that's all. For the if I need to suggest for a hero, I would say go Harmony, go Fierce Strike, these two. You can go for X, for example, for long fights. I think it's good, but for 10-15 seconds PvP fights, it's not enough good. but for boss fights it can be good. Also, the last one, I would say, for example, disarm or pierce or the other for the special hero. It can give very nice plus damage. Okay. Also about beasts. So what I say to use for boss fight is, of course, the offensive ones. We have Earth Guardian Ignis from Mythic as offensive beast, Golem Flame from Legendary, and the Beer from the purple, from the epic ones. It, as you can see, 20 20% more damage. I would say if you unlocked the Guardian, then go for it for first position. After go Golem, Draco, and Flame. The order I am not sure for these last three. Maybe you can go for Ignis faster, like a second, because the fixed health points damage, like you can see at maximum. I hope it will be maximum. I am not so far. So as you can see, it's yes, 2% health points. It's for a boss. It can make a good amount of damage, I think. Okay, this was the beast for a boss fight. I would say a test arena would be very, very useful for us, for everyone of us, because in that case we can test almost everything what I speak about, especially the hero combinations, and would be very great if we can use every hero on Eternal 5, if you have or not, just for testing. In this case, you can test lots of things on a training dummy who cannot fight with you, or you can turn off on if you would like to check your defense, if you want to test your defense. I suggest it to the developers. I already did it. I hope once we will get it, it would be very great. I saw it in other apps already. We'll see. Okay guys, I think I finished. If anything I'm missing, I will write in description, or if you missing something, interested in something, you can also write in description. I will answer when I'm next online. Or if you have any questions about what I am said about, you also can write. And I wish happy hunting for everyone.